then
leso sixoxele
The
ndaba.
gifts.
No,
You
lesi-
know what, you should do it in the age of Aquarius.
And ucabangani ngale abantu abanezinto.
Okay, let me tell you, ne? Mina, I want to say I think whatever. I know that I've got a gift. I've known for a number of years now.
Or it's a recent thing.
I've known for
He's
a number
been-
of years
Yeah.
Dala,
that
since you
that
were a
I'm
kid.
gifted.
Since you were a kid.
Yeah. So okay, how do I explain this? Mina, I can say pretty much I've never had like a normal life as any kid would. Yeah, boy.
Okay.
So I've always seen things. I've always heard things.
Things in your head. Mouth or
Yeah, now if you're gonna go, sorry, bring it down now, okay. So
I think it's
Okay.
going
I mean,
exactly where I wanted to go.
Lalela mina, ne?
Yeah.
So now there's always two sides to everything.
Yeah.
Everything has two sides, the good and the bad, the female and male. Everything has two sides. Ne? So now here's the thing: if you're gonna look it in the psychological sense, it's gonna have a different explanation.
True.
If you look at it in a spiritual sense, it's gonna have a different explanation also as well. So now, ngizokuchazela why ngisho njalo. I've seen and heard things that I've heard. Obviously, if I went to consult or spoke to someone who relates to to certain things, they will give you a different explanation. But no, lalela, it's because of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go so empilweni yakho 1, 2, 3. So I kwenzeka izinto eziso. You go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Bokutshela ukuthi no, it's because of isifo esiwukuthi 1, 2, 3. You need to take your medication so in order for this to go away.
so wena ngalesikhathi so realize ngathi ukuthi une gift. Ngiyiphi indlela oyayithatha between the two?
Okay,
Like did you guys try as a family maybe indaba ye psychologically or nale ye
okay,
traditional?
okay. On that one, ne? Mina, I think when it comes to such things, whether psychologically, mentally, spiritually, I've never had my family's support, my guy.
Okay. Really?
100%.
Mara phela umzulu wena like
Yes.
But that doesn't
ngumZulu,
mean
ne?
that people will
But
be
does it-
supportive.
like awuthi ne? I think mina, when it comes to everything, whether it's all of the above that I've mentioned, the only support I've always gotten was from my grandmother.
okay.
That's one person who believes in everyone ekhaya.
Okay,
One
yeah.
person who has you good. She will never dismiss you, but she will support whatever you show you, and wants to find out like get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Like let me explain it to you. Mina ugogo wami is one person empilweni engasho ukuthi wonke umuntu akambeki ibala. So I started trading forex back in 2017. To show how supportive she is. Gogo started watching news and she would tell me, "Good, hayi dollar liyehla. Hayi rand likhuphukile."
Interesting.
Like that's how supportive my grandmother is. I bought a pet snake, a python. My grandmother is terrified of snakes, but she had to overcome the fear of
fear.
snakes. Wangivumela ukuthi ngize nenyoka ngizovakasha nayo kwakhe the entire December ngihlala nayo endlini. Ngishiye nayo endlini because she wanted to see me happy. That's one person empilweni who always wants to see me win empilweni.
So manje mawuthi azange bayisupport ngaleso sikhathi as a family.
That's the ending said we kuphela who
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, then how did you go about Leo journey to finding out and actually
But before we
explore
get there,
the
I
dollar?
wanna understand. Which, at what point did you realize that okay, this is it's not depression, it's a
Yeah,
gift.
yeah, dakula ngiyakhona
Yeah.
that's why ngimbuza ukuthi uye ufind out kanjani.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay. I do have a gift in it, but I also got depression.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure of that. Because my emotions are a roller coaster. Hence, it led to a point where I had to do self-harm.
Okay.
Were you diagnosed?
Yeah, I was. So how did I...
So you went
how
on
did I
about
get...
it medically and
Wait.
both spiritually.
So, njengoba ngisho, I knew the spiritual parts of things. Ne?
Okay.
So the reason why I went to the medication side of things, I have 9 failed suicide attempts.
Yo, Khaya.
Hi guys.
Ah,
That's
I'm
too
telling
much.
you.
Antoni
9. Yeah, literally. Literally.
Just say, don't do that in English because what's it cat?
Yeah, you're a cat.
It's fine.
No, you
Yeah, I've got 9 failed suicide attempts, my
Sure,
guy.
dog.
Like I've
hectic.
literally tried anything under the sun. You can put it that way. I've tried anything under the sun. But remember, I once posted a video on Facebook where I was cutting myself.
Yeah,
You know that video, right?
It
I
trended.
know it trended. I think that's a video that broke me most.
Yeah, but now people fail to understand there wasn't a suicide attempt.
What was
it
it?
was just to numb the
can't,
pain.
You can't die from cutting your thingy unless you cut the vein here on the wrist. You can't. So I was cutting my backhand basically.
Why? What was going on?
I've got 200. I've got 220 cuts on this arm alone.
Not the Kamban.
So basically, let me tell you, ne? Lento pain is something.
Oh my
You have
God.
to listen to that.
No, it's how you like.
So lento pain.
Yeah.
I've got a big brother. Engimlamayo, ne? He's an atheist. He doesn't believe in anything.
Yeah.
I would love for you to invite him here
Yeah.
one day.
That
He
would be
questions
interesting.
everything. Loya muntu. Like Khaya, they've given up on him to a point ukuthi ngisho noma ngathiwa kuyadliwa. But they would rather invite him maseqediwe ukudliwa. He's one person who always challenges everything. Like you would say, specifically pray. It's like
Why?
no, he wouldn't say why. He would say, "I put in tlamba le ngisho le." But he challenges everything. He like le muntu, he doesn't believe anything. Izinto zenzakala ngendlela yakhe, khanda lakhe lo muntu. But anyways, so njengoba bengisho ke. So what he told me, he was like, a pain is something that's in your head. Ngamtha uyahlanya lo. Kaze ngamthathele ekhanda. Okay, fine. It got to a point where I don't know which state I was in mentally, but I used to cut myself nge-razor. It got to a point where I feel pain nge-razor when I cut myself nge-razor.
You.
Yeah.
I switched to a knife. I would cut myself with a knife. I got to a point where I feeling the pain when I cut myself with a knife. I switched to what's this?
Who's cuts up in a knife munch?
Imawen. Sophia.
Yeah.
So, what's this knife? It's a bread.
The bread knife, Leo, cut his
Leo,
ankle.
Yokusikisingwa, that one.
Oh my
So,
God.
yabo, if you can check my cuts, lawa makhulu, they were done by that knife.
Yeah.
So I would do this, even if
So you would feel no pain when you're doing this.
so if you watch the video that I posted, I say razor, konke ngapha. I couldn't feel anything. I switched.
Mfanazi une content ephaya and sesijump into eziphaya ngisabuze ngale yokudiagnose okuqala.
No, like it's a build up to that.
It's a build up. Yeah.
I'm going there.
After love.
That's where I'm going.
After 9 suicide, we can you diagnose?
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly.
After 9 attempts.
Exactly.
Okay, go on.
So basically, what happened was, masengiyisikile, people. Okay, I posted what I posted. People came to my house, and so I was still renting a Helixtal. Okay, ngavula. There's this Pace.
Yeah.
Pace
Yeah,
mic,
yeah.
PCM. We used to be great of friends with that guy. He was like a father to me. Okay, some relationships do come to an end
Yeah.
because of certain
That's
things.
life.
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah.
But we are nomuntu. Ngisho noma kuthiwa kwenzakalani. Mawuthinta ukhaya, he would jump. So he came. He called some gents abangama nurse and no dogs.
Yeah.
They came to my place. They treated me in the house because I told him that I don't want to go to a hospital. So what he paid them from his own pocket. They treated me, those people. Bang stage, they did everything endlini. Paid them. Ba wangithatha ngiyangishiye ngiyiwani, wangithatha. Kwafika lo bekhona no Nepsu nathi. We went to his house. We stayed there for a week, kapes. Did everything for us. And I'll forever be grateful for that moment.
Why am I getting emotional, guys? What the talking
Oh man, that's like I wanna no, like seriously.
I'm a crybaby, guys. I don't
if
like
there's one
such-
chance I
Yeah.
can say Guti, the muntu lawyer, he would drop everything
For you.
for
yeah.
me. It was with pace. And the fact about it, a stupid, very stupid thing.
It doesn't matter.
No, we just yeah,
no,
the part
I no,
that matters.
angihlebi, but wherever he is, ngifuna ahlalazi ukuthi I'll forever be grateful.
Okay.
Noma ngathiwa naye kwenzakala ini, I'll still jump. Khona singakhulumisani.
Despite
But
of
mangathi
what
uphezi
happened.
kwenzakala ithi uphezi, I'll jump
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
there. Anyways,
Yeah.
so basically what happened ke ngahlala after leso space ngibuya kaphezi ngabuyela ngi1 ngahlala ngi1 kwami eHelixton. Okay, cool. Mangihlala I decided to, you know what, ayabuya futhi like, these emotions are coming back to me.
Yeah.
Because what happened was, so I had stitches. Ngawaqhaqha lama stitch mangibuyele endlini ngiyi1. Ngawaqhaqha ngakahili.
Okay. What's still on?
Because so right now I've had a pain in my heart. So now in order to not feel this pain, as far as you can, people will tell you, labantu abangama you. In order for, if you've got a pain here in your neck here, they would create another pain here, contraction, so that the pain here eases. Basically, when pain
yeah.
then they become myself too, so they become lesser. Now my
Didn't
pain
know
there.
that.
Yeah. I think my contraction points about inside. So if the pain on the right creates a pain here on the left again, so that we too my pain message too, they're gonna ease up and get fun a little pain. So basically, I would do that to myself. I wanted to hurt myself so that I stop this pain that I'm feeling here. Because there was a lot of void and I couldn't feel that pain. Exactly.
What's that void? Let's talk about that.
The void
Yini
outside-
lento leyo?
It was my daughter.
Okay.
So before I had my daughter, I've got okay, every time I count my kids, I tell people I've got 5 kids. I lost 3 kids before my daughter.
You lost 3 kids.
Lost
Yeah.
3 kids.
Sure. Sorry, man.
1 was a miscarriage.
I don't like this episode today.
2 bengama stillborn. And the low one is stillborn itokugcina uzalwe same year nalo. So both their mothers were pregnant at the same time. So on 20 February, I lost my son. He was born a stillborn. And then on July 22, I got my daughter. So now, remember now, I've lost 3 kids. And then
And
this
there's
is the
2.
first living child of mine. And then we got into an altercation no mawake. We separate. I just thinking phinde ngimbone umntanami. Imagine the pain that will cause to you. Yes,
So uyenza lento leyo ukukuspite kahle.
as my
I
guy.
think that's for her to answer though. Cause
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's not talk on her behalf.
Okay.
Yeah,
Me and
true.
was with whatever she did at that moment in time,
what reason, yeah.
and what she was feeling. Yes, but with me, now remember, when I had my daughter, when my girlfriend at the moment fell pregnant, her mom kicked her out for falling pregnant with a second child out of wedlock. We moved in together. I moved out of home. We found the place together. We stayed together. Nklana from a pregnant with her older child. Up until father was umntanami. Umntanami makazalwa, it was during COVID. Ngihamba ngabalanda esibhedlela. Okay, abantwana bebengasabageze esibhedlela at that moment. So umntanami uzalwe on I think it was on a Saturday or Friday, and then ngabalanda mina ngeSunday. I gave my daughter her first bath. Ngihlale naye from efika lo muntu up until abana 3 months.
The next thing.
So she's
taken
created
away.
that bond. Ngilala naye empetheni, everything, like she's
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Remember now, it's my first living child.
And
And
you
then-
want to embrace it as much as you
Ish.
can, yeah.
It's just yazi into fana njengani uthi mfana nje umntana mazomyeka isibele. Awuveli umphuce so.
Yeah.
There's a procedure in the way that you take.
Uyamncisha kancane
Kancane kancane agcine sejwayele. So Kimi was
So that thing very affects her negatively.
affects her negatively. Remember now, I've already got these problems.
Yeah.
The issues,
The
yeah.
issues that I've got in my head. So that was the huge trigger again, man.
But that's the trigger yokuzikhatha, not for suicide. So lapho bonga attempt suicide. You're just cutting
Now,
yourself
let me tell you.
to numb the pain oyifeelayo ngendaba yencosi.
It was both were happening at the same time. There was days I was like, no, fuck this, I'm done living. I don't want to live anymore. If I'm gonna have a life without my daughter, then I don't want it.
So are you speaking to anyone? Ngaleso sikhathi?
Leso
About
sikhathi.
about leyo matter leyo. Like in terms of mhlambe her family or
So
your,
now
your,
here's the thing, ne?
your
Mina,
elders
I
and
think
things,
I try. Mina, in this life that I'm living right now, ne? I try by all means necessary not to blame anyone for my actions or whatever that's happening in my
not
life.
to ask for help.
Here's what I'm saying. Yes, I've gotten to a point where I wanna reflect on myself. Whenever something happens, I look at myself first. Where did I go wrong? Rather than having to But mind you, when this happened, the final day when she left, Sakabana, ngathi mina kuye, please pack your things and go back to your mother's house. Wathi kimi okay. I left her at the house. Ngaba let my friends place because being altercation. We were fighting the entire day. Mangibuya endlini ngihlangana nempahla zami emgaqweni.
How?
Double impahla zami, destroyed some of my properties, yeah. But siyayeka le yadwana.
Okay.
So, wafika umama wakhe wazomlanda ekseni. Wamthatha wahamba naye. So now, yabona into leyo. So mine, kimi makufika kimi ekhaya bachazela yabo. Uthi kwenzakala so. Njengoba ngisho ukuthi my family failed me where ukuthi they were supposed to as abazali abantu abadala they were supposed to get up baye ekhabo lomntwana.
Yeah. Because kunomntana ozelwe phela.
Nomntana ozwele. Yayizwa into leyo. And a lot has happened and sengibatshelile. They were supposed to go there. As much as bakhona ukuya to find out ngendaba yomntwana. Yayibona into leyo. Baya they spoke. So next time when so they were supposed to go, but no one was willing to go. Yayizwa into leyo. I think because the thing is, most of the things can be resolved when you involve family members, elderly people.
Yeah. But did it get resolved? Well, how did you handle it? How did you?
So what I
But
did.
before we get there, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I think Nyaguzo, you were saying, Guti, the trigger point was like your daughter. Do you think, however, there's like a trauma maybe from childhood that made that separation from your daughter make it even more worse, or the main depression and issue was just about your daughter, or there's issues before that?
No, I mean I've already had depression when I had my daughter because of the things that I was going through in life.
Oh, okay.
So my daughter figure vele things are not going well in my life.
I don't see
Okay.
But maga figure in my life.
Don't say
Umuntu
ngabe ubhekele kuGugu.
umuntu who brings that spark of light.
Okay, now I
Yeah,
understand. Yeah,
So everything is going south, but here's that one thing
that makes
that
sense.
brings hope, that makes you motivates you and makes you wanna grind more. Because you muntu lo. Yayizwa into leyo.
Yeah.
She brings you joy. I would go. I at that point, like I was. It got to a point which I would take anything. I would do anything to be able to provide for my daughter. In the springs, I was working for my ex.
Really?
Oh my God! Listen.
Vele wawakning.
So I dated the son.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, now
Dated the son.
We're not thinking of kuzwa ama-question kule
Like,
interview.
it's a lot.
Just keep
guys.
quiet and listen.
Yes, Vantanga, ne?
Yeah.
Oh my guy, yo, that was hectic, yo. I was working, so I had this ex-girlfriend of mine. Most people know her. Okay, she's doing well in life. So she dumped me because
Indaba manje uyachaza. Tshele ngale yalo before siya lapho how you solved indaba yencosi nalo
it's a puzzle. You need to put it together.
Yo,
I think it's
That's
just
my life.
uphile generations man.
Yeah, we need a script, man. Let's make money out of it. Ngiyadlala.
So basically, I know it's gonna hit a lot of people into my poor man. But anyways, I was dating.
Abekho abantu abayibukelayo.
I was dating 3 hands at the time. 2 fell pregnant, and then this one azange fall pregnant. Lo ngafuna pregnant uyebeka umntwana kimi. These 2 fell pregnant. Okay, cool. This one gave birth to a stillborn. Lo athola umntwana. She leaves. Lo she finds out about these 2. She dumps me.
So you were not honest
So uluze konke kahle kahle.
to the other one. That there's things happening.
Lo ngithandana naye. Uyazi ukuthi khona lo mara she didn't know about this one.
Khaya nawe mara.
Yo, guys.
Ijazi likamkhonyana.
Hey. I don't know what to say. Okay,
Sure.
continue.
So now
Yo.
So now this hand, okay, when we broke up, wangilahla ukuthi sengithole umntwana ne. Okay, cool. Aqhubeka ngahlala no baby mama wami. So now remind you, I have to provide for my daughter. Have to provide for my girlfriend. I have to provide. So now I have to pay rent. Ngithenga ugesi. Yonke lento le ibhekane nami. Mind you, I don't have a salary.
Akucasha u-X.
Ingicashi ex yami awuthiyami.
Aish. Shout out to the ex, yo.
Yini ngudaka boy my guy. Ovudaka. But
Aka-
that all that didn't matter.
Yeah.
Ngizela ispanning.
Ushaya
Ngithi
ispan.
ngisathenga igishimisayo mina. As long as I get paid at the end of the day. Umnqosi yami nokudla endlini nama diaper.
Were there other means and forms of payments with the ex?
No, because she had
Good question.
Yeah.
She had a boyfriend at the time. And the
But
boyfriend
still.
boyfriend like bifika. No, genuinely.
Okay.
Being an ex.
I just wanted to get that out of the way.
No. she's a very nice person, by the way.
Okay.
I was working there and I got paid. Bengekho kwi payroll mina bengihola Friday and I got paid more than anyone else.
Okay. Where are my exes, guys? I'm looking for a job.
So nayisolve again no baby mama.
It's all-
Indaba yomntwana, I've taken the child away from you.
that happened back in December 2021, right? And after that I've seen my daughter once this year. Gimbone May.
Kahle kahle kusho
April for the first time. I saw my daughter for the first time over a year. I'm still in 3 months. Njengoba bekhane ngimbona manje. And she's turning 2 in 11 days.
Are you gonna see her?
I don't know.
Okay, fast track.
So mawake umuntu wakhe ukuthi kuya ngayi dependa kuye ukuthi she wants me there or not.
Hey, but guys, don't do that to kids, yo.
Oh,
Don't do that
that's
to
not
kids.
good.
Hey, take your issues outside of whatever. Okay, fast track to when you realize, okay, I need to take this to the medical.
So now,
court.
remember now, so being saying now my episode, harming myself and everything.
9 times.
Wena.
Kat.
Yeah.
Katele mnyama.
Okay, cool. This one day I woke up. I went to a clinic. Yes, it's Tsakane. That Tsakane main clinic. I went there. I saw a social worker. Asked to talk to her. We sat, had a session, spoke to her. She did a referral for me back to a Khalekstal. Khalekstal, but said, you know what? Hamba uye Pulusong. Go to Pulusong. I get there. I see a doctor. We sit. The first thing is you realize when the body starts and it's healed properly at the time. It's 1, 2, 3. I okay, cool. We have a sit down with the doctor. At doctor, you know what? In order for you to diagnose what we saw, because you've had 9 suicide attempts and that has never been attended or whatsoever. I'm gonna book you in. Ngiyusahamba manje wena la. Uzolala la esibhedlela.
Eh.
I'm like, shit. Okay. What
That's
about
probably the one thing that's gonna kill me. The day once I'm
So
admitted-
when ufike lapho udoctor wamxoxela ukuthi you've attempted 9 times.
Yeah, cause I was seeking help. So I laid,
Bowuze ngaleyo nhloso vele.
exactly. I laid everything to the table. Ngamchazela yonke into. Ukuthi so. And I don't wanna die. But you got by the rate of these things, if you wanna keep on attempting, they're gonna be
Khona
that
ezosucceed,
one fateful
yeah.
day and then it's off.
Yeah.
So doctor bangibhuka in. Okay, ngihamba ngolanda into zami endlini ngabuya ngafaka imoto. Okay, and they didn't want me to leave because bacathi ngizobaleka. No, I'm gonna come back. So I took my car, went to a Khalekstal, packed my bag, I came back. Ngabuya. Bangithatha ibangisa ngale. Hey, khona elinye iward lapha my guy.
Lamahlanya.
Hi,
sorry
my
to
guy.
say that,
Don't
but-
say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Mentally
Mixada.
challenged people.
Yeah. It's a
Iward
ward.
la nilisho psychological ward.
Hey, my guy.
Singaze sithi ama iward lamahlanya.
Yeah, no,
This is what I
there's
said,
no such thing as
right?
ihlanya. Let's just say there's no such thing as ihlanya.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
just say it's mentally challenged people.
Yeah.
People who are currently going through things in life.
Okay.
It's different phases that people go through. I went to that ward. So there's A, B, C, and D. So go A, so say west. But bakhona bahlale be chained to the bed.
What?
Yeah.
Asam Sabashi Pulso.
Hayi
They
ndoda,
won't
yo.
allow you to go
Just to visit.
there. They
and
won't
see.
allow you to go there.
Is it?
No.
Wena ukhala manje ukhaliswa istory sikaKhaya. Mase uthola umuntu
ukhala is
I
a
don't even know
natural thing,
if I'm
man.
supposed to be even talking about such things.
But you should. Someone can get help.
Then you
from
go to
this.
B.
Yeah man.
B nakhona mabeyolala ebusuku bayajova still. Mike yabona le injection lokuthi umuntu bayamjova alale same time.
Tranquilizer type.
I thought I'm a move on among. And I think alale same immediately.
Manje zoom out.
Sale injection. Awuthami.
10 seconds.
Awuthami. I'm telling you umuntu ulala manje.
Buwe kuphi?
No, it's just
Mina
thoughts.
mafika see. Because I got myself there. Ngizilethe mina. Nabo nesi bathi mabefika laba ngaphakathi bathi hayibo uzobona bani. I'm like no, admitted. But la. That's here.
Bathi
Umuhle kanje.
hey lehlanye le smart lane.
Shy away from that name.
I'm joking, man.
Away from
The mentally challenged one.
They gave you the bed and again. But the chain I want to have nomulapa. That's not a good nice place to be in. Like it's like a prison. Get here nanga put bangaphumeli ngale. Cuz
So now uzilethile so kiyelwe manje.
Kunama there's wardens ngaphakathi. I never knew ukuthi ibhedlela inama warden mina. There's wardens asebenza lapha ya. Mawuqala uhlupha bayakubamba. Kunama out vele nje ahlupheka vele akhumula hambe ngqondo ngame 45 awuthiyami. Uthulele awuthiyami uzwa ngomuntu sekamela nge 45. Hey man. Kufunani?
When uyazimikisa la.
Trauma.
I didn't know I was going to go there. I went seeking help. Ngaya, okay, so they need to monitor you. So every morning figure amanesi before the shift. Lama nurse angenayo nala awe night shift. Beza to your bed, they ask you, how are you? Are you good? How are you feeling? Are you having suicidal attempts? Suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Sorry, suicidal thoughts. But
Ngicela ungeke ibhiya lapha.
check BP yakho, ba check high blood and
Hey,
everything.
sing ice boy kanjalo.
Ayizwa lento le.
Khona banayo.
So I stayed there.
Khona banayo.
Yeah.
So team phela sikhuluma
Yeah,
kukhona
qhubeka.
ebandla.
No,
Yeah, hayi le
continue,
podcast
never
mfana
mind.
sise radio nor TV.
Just continue.
Yi advert le ikhona bandayo.
So
Awusivula namazinyo.
I stayed there for like 2 weeks.
Ayivul. Yeah.
So every week, I think twice a week you would see a psychologist.
44.
And then Puma, I saw a psychiatrist
How long did you stay there?
for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because a psychiatrist is the one, also is a full diagnosis
Yeah.
and the medication. So mina and the food into.
Emaqala ungakhabi intambo lapho khaya.
Huh?
There's a break. Okay.
Maka
So-
uyaphazamiseka. Yeah, continue.
That's shame.
You lost your trail of thoughts.
Okay.
So-
Diagnosis and
Vel.
there's a psychiatrist who gives you a
Oh yeah, so
diagnosis. and
we had
yeah.
umuntu diagnosed. What I was diagnosed with ADHD, hypertension, severe anxiety, and severe depression.
Cela break it down.
When we mental
Bathe
case,
yini eyokuqala?
serious.
ADHD.
What's that?
ADHD.
Hey man, look I'll tell Google search the account.
Attention deficiency.
Ke
I got called
Tell us
the
Google
camera
it.
fast.
bese yini
That's
enye?
not fact check, like guys. Come
Oh.
on.
And
Says
it's
like
the
konke.
psychologist
Why did I do
like
this?
Khaya phela.
So it's attention. You always give
Attention deficiency
deficiency,
Hyper-
hyperactive disorder.
Disorder.
And I always knew I've had that, my guy.
So like okay, describe it in a normal sense umuntu
So
ongazi.
basically,
Ukuthi umuntu
so
onjani.
basically, as
No,
a
even
child,
kids
so as a
have
child,
that.
yeah, iqala emntwaneni.
Yeah.
If it's not treated as umntwana, it's gonna affect you badly most of the time. So basically, how to break it down in simple terms, you're always gonna be that child ehlupha eklasini.
Yeah. Like
Gotta
enjani rebellious or
Yeah.
eyenza ama jokes.
They can't focus on
Konke,
one thing.
konke,
Like
konke,
abakhona
Awuthandi.
ukuba
You wanna be out
steady.
there, you wanna be seen, you wanna be known, you want your presence
Attention
to be filled.
seeker.
Exactly.
That's
Okay.
why attention.
But don't say attention
deficiency.
seeker, my guy.
But it
Hayi,
is
mara
though.
ubuza wonke amagama engiwashoyo.
Yeah, like mina njengoba ngisho.
ngcono ngithule boslitha.
So mina
But it's not
mina like- mina
necessarily
like
that.
esikolweni,
Let me.
Yeah, but
but-
Okay.
yeah,
if
it's-
we can talk to people, everything
Uh-huh.
now bazokutshela. Bengihlezi vele most of the time ngihlezi makuphuma uthisha ngenza umsindo ngiyahlupha. Like bengilowo muntu loyo. Got to a point bengihlezi ngisaspenda kulanda ugogo.
Yeah.
So luckily, and you can akufana like Joseph KZN. Because any corporate punishment is still there, my guy.
Yeah, shy was strong.
Yeah.
And fun fact, the principal was umntwana kasisika kokwami. So lento yokuthi in hayi
They will spare the rod.
So now remember now this thing is not treated again. Young shy, but it's still not treated, it's still there. I'm gonna rebellious as ever again now. I'm gonna challenge him. I would go back home near Gogo. Gogo ngamtshela, that's Gogo. I can't concentrate in class. And mina nginkinga yokukhohlwa. Her response was, "We are vilap." And I don't blame her for that because they were never taught about such things.
Yeah.
As if you go to these schools here in like Slungin Germany, umntwana maqala lezi days so they put a close attention to the mntwana loyo. Bathathwe i-treat-ke it kwazi ukubona ukuthi yini inkinga lo mntwana. Akithathe wayahlanya mshaka.
And point of correction, it's not that they are attention seeking. They have low attention span. They can't focus on one thing. They just want to
Okay.
be out
Busy
there and
nje.
doing different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are busybodies. nje.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then what was the
Fana
second
njengami, so
thing?
mina I've never did assignment or homework ekhaya. I've never. Mangiphume esikoleni, ingqathi bengithinta ngisesikoleni kuphela. After school is done. Came to exams, I never even studied nakayiwana. I never joined even a single study group. But maybe busy mabafundela ama exam even nango matric. Ngihlele
And you
nje
passed.
ekhaya. Blomena abachita.
So what's the second thing you were diagnosed with?
Hypertension.
What's that?
It's like ushukela. Hi.
You're always hyper. Remember, you are hyper.
Hypertension. You
Asinte
sweat
one,
a
man.
lot.
Yeah.
Uzihambelana.
Ay, awuthami into
ADHD
mina
nayo.
isingisa yi. Amagama esingisa. Ezinto bayifaka amagama
Guys,
fancy
hypertension
nyana.
is more in a medical base where it's in your body. You sweat. You wanama, what do you call hot flashes, stuff like
But
that.
I don't get hot flashes.
You don't.
I used to get hot flashes when I was still on medication. When I was taking hypertension medication, I would get hot flashes. I stopped taking medication. I took a decision to stop taking medication completely.
What's the third one?
Medication anxiety, depression and ngayiyeka yonke.
Okay, what would the? I'm curious. We'll go back to what would the depression, the antidepressant, do to you? Because there's a
make
lot
you-
of stories
Side effects.
about that.
What
Yes.
mean they'll make me numb? You
Okay,
like
I think that's
you
a
just
common one.
neutral.
No emotions.
No emotions.
Nothing. Okay.
Hence ngawayeka. Because like it's like a zombie. Ma umuntu kudala ukuthi you need to be happy, you need to be sad. So lapha mangiphuza amapilisi you just like this.
Okay.
Okay, the third thing, pero diagnosed with
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
anxiety nile yokuthuka yovalo. Yini?
Yeah, you're always anxious about something. Like you can't.
I want to find ngam mina
Abanye,
Mina-
they even tap. That's
that's
how
what I was doing with
obsessive-
my feet right now.
Yeah,
Oh, John,
they,
when it's
yeah,
down,
they
yeah,
tap
yeah,
like
okay.
or bite the.
You were being
the
anxious,
fingers.
more than that.
Yabo? That's what I do. It's a coping mechanism for me.
None enye futhi?
I was all for pay.
Depression,
Oh, depression.
Depression.
Ngiyazi lapha, ngisize la soxoxa ngayo phela depression. Sifuna usixoxele.
nami.
Okay, now. Okay, ke sinzoxoxa now.
Yeah.
Take us back to your first attempt. What was going on there? What were
Okay.
you going through?
I don't really remember what was going on. But what happened was endlini gogo wangishaya ngakwata.
Wait,
Don't
how old are you? Wait.
Hmm?
How old are you at the time?
Now let me tell you something, ne. When it comes to ages, ne, I don't know.
Phela mangaze
Yabona-
ukuthi
yabona
gogo
even
wangishaya.
if
And I'm
right
like,
now,
already.
even if right now you can ask me how old I am, I'll have to calculate ukuthi umuntu ozalwe ngonyaka ongaka unangaki.
Okay, usasho
I've
gogo.
never paid much attention to my age. Reason being, from the point when I started dating, I've never dated people my age. I used to date older people, and I would always hide my age. I never told people my real age. To date, there's
No,
a few
ngathi
people
inkinga
who-
ziningi la.
There's a few
Khaya.
people. No, man.
Okay, gogo beyakushaya and
Okay,
yeah.
leyo kushaya futhi ngombuzo. Ugogo wami nama angihlanga ngishaya. That's how she is. Uyashaya.
Oh, okay, because I was
Umuntu
curious.
She
if
doesn't.
you're
She
gonna have
doesn't. Gogo akazi noma ungase ushadile. Wenza into wrong zofuna ukushaya.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
think I'll
grandmother.
be that gogo.
But I was still in high school at the time. Gogo makangishaya. Got so angry. I went to inendawo ebihlala amathuluzi kamkhulu wami. Took the rope there. Bekunesibaya ke ekhaya. Went to esbayeni. Hung the rope there. Got on the thingy. Gogo came. And she looked at me. Yes, I don't know. Yes. I'm like, no, I'm cutting at that. Put the rope on my neck. I kicked the bucket. I hung there.
Before going there, what was going on?
I'm Khumbuli.
Like mhlambe bebakuthethisile.
No, wangishaya.
Wakushaya nje.
Yeah, but Khumbuli wangishayilana.
So mara Khaya na udlala ngempilo yazi.
Nine lies, my guy.
That's why I'm asking if there are other underlying
The
issues,
second one?
maybe abandonment issues or what.
Backtrack to the. That's the reason
No,
why. No,
I'm
listen.
understand with like
Really, now I'm also telling you now. That's the reason why I stopped going to a psychologist, a psychiatrist, and taking the medication in general. Because every time you go there, they always want to sit you down
tell
and
us
ask you
about
good-
it.
Backtrack, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the one thing that hurts you the most? How am I supposed to know that? My guy, I mean, I'm very forgetful. The reason why, another reason why I was a doctor, it got so bad to a point of Guti, and I would freaking forget to go to Ngiyaphi. That's how bad it got. This one time,
So you had dementia as well.
it was so bad. I used to keep notes on my phone and reminders. That's how bad it was. And hence, I wanted to stay in the house and never leave the house because I was very forgetful.
Okay.
Okay, yes, and azange sa introduce before
Oh.
we go on. Noma sesambi isikhathi eside. Just tell people who you are, where you from, tell us about your family, your upbringing, where you grew up, into ezinjalo.
Okay.
This is weird now.
Yeah, I know. After so
Wow.
long. But
Yeah,
anyways,
it's actually conversation.
Yeah.
but anyways, I'm Khaya Duma.
Phela abantu bangazibuza ukuthi ubani lo, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Khaya Duma. No, I go by the name Khaya Duma. People know me by Khaya Duma. I was born and raised in Newcastle. Then moved to Johannesburg 2014. Yeah, I moved to Johannesburg 2014. And I've been living here ever since. Don't have to disclose which part of Johannesburg where I was living. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Ah,
Yeah.
because Joe's incane futhi yafana.
Yeah.
So uze la Joe's uze ngeskela.
No.
Just
Remember now.
relocating.
Remember now, I'm one person who was suffering from ADHD, so school
Yeah.
was one thing that I hated the most.
Yo. Yeah.
I went to college after matric. I was there for 4 months. Went back home and told my grandmother I'm not going back there. This thing is not for me. Why? I give food. Gogo, what's okay? Zangang Luis.
So ngizuba lugogo kakhulu. What about your parents?
Okay, now, my father was a prison warden in Newcastle. My mother was a teacher in Folcraft in Mpumalanga. By the time my dad passed on 2 years ago. Because after he retired from being a prison warden, he became a taxi owner. And he was killed outside his yard 2 years ago.
Yo, may so rest in peace.
My mom was a teacher. My mom had a calling. My mom had a gift.
Okay.
She ran away. Then she went the church way where St. John. She had a car accident. She broke her spine. While Grace Hospital, they welded her spine, but she said. So as time went on, she had metal brackets to support her back. So it's one of the things broke langa parati. I'm gather from the inside, and then wash on. So that's how I lost my mom. It was back in 2009 when I lost my mom. Yeah, and then my dad was 2 years ago. So I was raised by my grandmother.
From your mother's side.
Yeah.
Your
I've
maternal-
never had a relationship with my
with your
father's
paternal
side.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because now ubaba mi by 22 abantwana esiphilayo.
What? Hey guys.
Hey,
I've
let's interview abantu
I've got-
abuya
NFL, we have that.
I've got 20
Hey.
21 living siblings.
Yo.
I've got 2 other niggas who look exactly like me.
Unamba ngaki wena?
I think that's tricky.
I don't know.
I think that's a tricky.
But I know
one
ukuthi
to answer.
baningi abancane kunami.
Okay.
Because noma sihlangene nabantwana basekhaya, we knew ukuthi
Ubazibonke?
not really. I met most of my siblings the first time my dad went to hospital. Most of them were there. I met them there. Secondly, I met most of them again on my dad's funeral.
So who's the Duma between the two?
Duma is my mother's
Oh, your
surname.
maternal.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ilaga timer. Do you
That's
want a
it.
shout out or?
Shout out.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out the
shout out
family.
to the
It's Ntombela.
the
Amahlobo.
Tombelas.
Yeah, amahlobo umpangazini.
Oh, usibabuya kuphi bona?
Newcastle, my guy.
Oh.
We 100% pure Zulu blood. I'm the only one in my bloodline. Okay, to enter the color mix into the
Yeah,
family.
uwe nje ulanda ama jeans wamakhaladi.
Yeah, I'm a yellow bow.
She's half colored now because I'm Zulu.
Oh, she's half colored, half Zulu.
Yeah. Horrible combination, eh?
Wow. So why was this girl azangu sincane? What did you do after that? After high school?
I went to college.
Yeah, then you quit.
Got drop
Drop
her
out
out.
in
Then
4
what did you
months.
do?
And then I went to church bengiziyele esontweni. And then there's this guy bafethu. Umfundisi uZulu. Shout out to that guy. That guy was one person who was there for youth, my guy, ne? He got us like bekumuntu ukuthi during the week uhambe sifunela ispan. He got us a contract. He shut down eAsole East Newcastle. Was working there. My first pay I was earning 7.5 in a fortnight. 15,000 month end. As my first
How
pay.
old were you?
He said he doesn't remember the age, guys.
But bengiqeda phuma esikolweni.
Straight after high school.
So I finished matric. I did matric. I was
college, yeah.
17 when I did matric.
So you're like 18,
18,
19.
I was 18 when I got my first salary. 7.5. 15k. Like I imagine.
Ile time. No shout out to Matana.
Afethu don't tell me na
Shares.
hands me na Christianity ngibalekela kakhulu. Like there's always internal affairs emasontweni. Lo muntu was always there to uplift youth, my guy, ne? Bekumuntu who prioritized inja. To affect ukuthi bekafuna wathenga ama computer esontweni ngemali esonto. He hired someone to come and teach people computer so that you can know computer literacy basically
For free.
for free. Esontweni
5 minutes.
so mina ekhaya it's an Anglican church, ne? So esontweni into beyenzakala bekulento makuze kubishop. Lento yokuthi kuyahlatshwa.
Bani ngibonisa ikhathi ezingafani mos. Makancane khane.
Okay, my guy.
Ngibonisa ikhathi ezingafani mos. Okay, let's mbonisa 22 minutes la. So we need to wrap up. Man, the conversation.
Yeah, man. Okay,
But okay, yeah, just to close up,
yeah.
Kaya, in that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
mental health. How would you like the black people to perceive it?
Has been a fit to Yabona. Empilweni, ne? One thing I've came to realize everything in life is tailor made.
Okay.
What works for me can never work for you.
Okay.
True.
Hence, I always say, whether it's spiritually or whatever the case may be, no more enyangeni church, kumele wenze 1, 2, 3. But remember, whatever the emsebenzele, yes, you might do this, but don't do ngale ndlela. Yenza ngale ndlela yasekhaya kini. Because into ifana njenge-culture. I-culture is something that's created. Wena njengamanje, mawungathi kwakho mhlambe akiwe emathuneni after 10, kiwa
Yeah.
ngo-9 ekuseni.
Yeah.
It's nasekuyi-culture oyikhandile mawushona abantwana bakho they're gonna grow up knowing ukuthi ubaba wayethe yayizwa lento leyo, so they're gonna follow your customs lawa wawabeka nabazofundisa nabantwana babo. So the moment they go and consult bathi ahamba nethuneni laba bakho ngo-12, but now wena ubeka umthetho yayizwa lento leyo. So hence nale mentality I wanna say, but give me what worked for me. I stopped going to a psychologist. I stopped going to a psychiatrist.
Is it
Because-
because they don't work for you?
My guy, they did bring an element of light into my life,
Okay.
but they didn't entirely help. Like Khangyana. I had to sit down,
Yeah.
find the triggers, try and eliminate them. La wengakhoni kwa-eliminator, try and avoid them. And then secondly, I had to change the way I lived. A certain lifestyle. I need to cut down on certain things in Pilweni. I had to cut down a lot of certain people in Pilweni. There's a lot of people, but even like I'm still on that tip namanje. I'm blocking and deleting people's
So
numbers.
Did
Like-
that decision come naturally? Or?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Because I had to do self-intervention.
Then it worked.
Yeah. Because I think more than anything else, in Pilweni, you need to find yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at yourself.
I saw Yashumayela manje. Shimomo. Unfortunately we are out of time. But yeah, Khaya Duma mfethu. Ngathi ungabuya futhi sicoce
We need
kahle
a part two.
sihlaziye.
I got a lot of
Shaye part 2.
questions.
Sesihleli nama experts. Angazi if ungathanda since wena une experience yayo.
My guy, I mean, any day, anytime, just hit
Alright.
me up. I'll be there.
Yeah, so we howler now. We are family. We are family. We howling together, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you comment, you like, you subscribe, guys, and share in. And sinitshelile ukuthi if you wanna collaborate, nisitsheleni guys. Bhekani namhlanje. Eh? Angifuni
We are
ukukhuluma
44ing.
kakhulu.
44.
So yeah, guys, if you feel ukuthi your brand can be aligned with us, sondele guys. Ungaloku uhambele ekudeni uphathwa amahloni. We are here, we wanna work, we wanna build. Aso us build and sonke guys. But yeah, with that said, it's a wrap. Angeke bayivale yonke iminyango. Sharp.
Bye.
Hola.
I'm not saying much today.
Avale.
I have a lot of questions. Like, there's a lot that I want to ask.
I know.